Hey, what's up? Hope things are going well. Another awesome day here in Cali. I wanted to talk to you about two things today, and that's song number 5, Gotta Get the Girl, and how that one's going, and also song number 6, which I've been building here in front of you. So that's what I'm going to go through today. Song number 4, I'm going to show you some of the things I've done here with the mixing. Maybe I won't play any of the music here. I'll just visually show you some of the things that I use as far as mixing techniques. I'm hoping it's helping you out as well with your music. And look some of this stuff up. I got those links from Fix the Mix. If you're trying to do something similar, they actually gave me a lot of great ideas, a lot of tips. So really promote them, those links below, so you can watch them. And I actually got an invite to see some of their other mixing classes after I signed up for the first one, but I just didn't have any time. But those 3 videos that I have linked below were very informative, so I'm super excited about Gotta Get the Girl. That one is done, it's complete. I want to show you a little bit here on the mixing on that. I'm gonna put a release date of January 19th, which is a Friday, I believe. So, January 19th, check that song out. It's Gotta Get the Girl. Trevor Thompson did an amazing drum session on that song. Really excited about that song. It's coming together well. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the mixing on that one here. This gets into a little bit of the understanding how the waves work, and like I mentioned, Fix the Mix, which is a school that basically teaches you how to mix and master. They went through a song, they showed me how they mix and master a song, and I used a lot of the techniques on this song. That's why this song has taken me a little bit of time. So I'm going to show you on the screen here some of the stuff that I do that they showed me that was very helpful to me to get this song to this level. So I keep pushing myself, so I'm hoping it sounds a lot better than the other mixes that I have. The other mixes sound pretty good too, especially with doing everything with home equipment. So I'm really excited about that. Let's check this out. Let me show you a little bit of what I do to look at the waves and work with the waves as I'm mixing the music. So as you can see, these are the waves here. So this is the drum track. As you can see, it's pretty solid right there. So that means the track's got a nice volume. But I can also expand that track and make it wider if I wanted to. Same with these here. I can basically cut these and expand these bigger. As you can see, most of them are like the same, similar width. There's a little section here and a little section here that's a lot smaller, but I didn't really want those to stand out too much, but they're still there. I was using multiple microphones, but this is the main guitar wave. As you can see, it's kind of solid here with Jason's guitar wave. I used his guitar on this song. With that, what I mean by adjusting the wave is the wave, when you record it with the microphone, it comes in at a certain sound, but there's some times where you want to boost the gain and make that gain a little bit more equal, so when you're mixing the music, you don't have to sit there and continuously move the fader. So when the music comes out, all those sounds are coming to you the way you want to listen to them. I'll give you an example of adjusting the wave and having some headroom on the track so that you can adjust them later throughout the mix. If this wave was too small, what I could do is I could go in here on Ableton, select the wave, and then here I can boost the gain and then raise this, and then it makes that wave a lot wider. Or if it was too wide already and I wanted to mix it a little lower, I can mix it a little lower and make that wave a lot thinner. So that's what I mean about the gain, and those are some of the techniques that Fix the Mix showed me how to do, is basically get all your tracks leveled so that the gain is set up so that you have room to either expand or release the gain, to not make it so wide at least. So what that helps you is when you're mixing, everything is even and you just have to make small minor adjustments if you need to, for those particular sounds to stand out in that final mix. So that's something that I learned. I thought that was very useful. Let me just adjust this. I won't save this, but just kind of wanted to show you. So like this section here, if I wanted to boost this gain, I would select it. And then this little section, you'll see I can make that even with this section. So that's adjusting the gain so that things are level set in a sense when you're doing the final mix. So just that technique alone, they made me realize made a big difference when you're doing your mix. I used that technique almost throughout the entire song. There was little sections where I kind of left them in there because you can hear them faintly in the background, but I didn't want them to pop because they're already in there. And I didn't want that microphone to take over, so I left them a little bit smaller. So that's one of the techniques I use when mixing this particular song. As I mentioned, I'm always trying to improve myself, my craft of recording and playing music and writing music and composing. I'm hoping this is helping you and your journey with your music and releasing your art. Very cool. So finally, I want to talk to you about song number 6, which is Lately. That song, I'm working on the lyrics still. I kind of work on that song kind of like I do with the guitar. And basically, once I have the foundation, I just kind of start humming different melodies on top of it, vocally. Don't necessarily always have the lyrics, but if I can have, like, I don't want to say something that stands out, but just something that I think is going to sound good melodically with your voice on top of the song. That's what I do to write lyrics, create a melody, a vocal melody on top of that. And then sometimes while I'm doing that, I'm thinking of some words that fit the story or the thought that I'm having with the song. Sometimes the song isn't a full story. Sometimes it's just thoughts and ideas, a little abstract with writing lyrics and poems for myself, or at least that's what I do. Yeah, so song number 6, I'm still working on that. You've heard pretty much me structure the song, kind of jam it on the guitar, just something that I wasn't going to keep. You know, it was good to hear. And actually, when I go back to that YouTube video and I listen to it, it actually sounds pretty cool. Not that I'm going to keep any of that. It gave me ideas to either keep certain style of the guitar that I have on there, or maybe change it completely different. Anyways, so subscribe and like, hit that button for me. That would be awesome. It makes me feel good. Add a comment. Oh, I guess the most important thing is when you are listening to my music, share it with somebody and make sure it's on a playlist. Yeah, so I'm excited. So January 19th, Gotta Get the Girl. Check that out. Pretty pumped on that one, and I'll see you in the next one.